What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing another episode of Vane. It's your boy. Anyway, I'm sorry for anybody who's new here or anybody who's listening and you're just like, what is going on? Go in the comments right now and blame James, okay? It's his fault. It's even worse because I have to edit this, so I actually hear that again. Anyway, today we're going to be going across the street because there's a van. We got ourselves a van. We're going to be taking the van, and today we are going to be working on getting the power up and running for the winter. So we're going to go rob the... Oh, hey, Bill. Oh, take that. We're going to be getting the power... solar panels ready for the winter time because that's going to power the house. I'm going to take all of them. We're borrowing all of them. I'm not trying to make any of them. It's really annoying to make them, and I have OCD, so they sit. If you've ever stolen the panels and made the panels, then you have OCD too because you don't have a lot of panels because they are just so weird to put on a roof. And today we're going to hotwire this bad boy, and we're going to get those bad boys going. And happy after holiday to anybody who celebrated the holiday. If you didn't celebrate the holiday, well then, the hell with you. It's just a regular day for you. Anyway, hope you had a good time with your family or whoever you celebrated with, or if you didn't celebrate, I hope you had a good time. It's good to see you again. I'm not really seeing you, but you know what I'm saying. Metaphorically, I'm seeing you. And what's going on to Xavier, who always leaves comments, and James, we hate you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a little bit of food going. We're going to get ourselves regulated, and then we're going to take ourselves a little journey, and we're going to rob the solar panels. I try to make them in my other save, and I just cannot stand the way they sit on the roof. So we're gonna do a little trick. I know anybody that's done it already is gonna be like, what in the world? No, but people that haven't done it are gonna be like, what in the world is going on? We're gonna stack them. So we're gonna have a can of peas. I'm gonna set those up. Peas on my head, so don't call me a pea head. Got leaves on my head, so don't call me. If you know where that's from, leave a comment. If you don't know where that's from, then I might have just dated myself. Anyway, all I want for Christmas, and this is what the microwave's good for. Except you would never put a can in the microwave. Let's be realistic. It would start a ginormous fire, but we can't put it in there. I think we have to make it. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to make some food. We're going to get ourselves sorted. We're going to get the power sorted. And then next episode, I think we're going to get... What are we going to do for our next episode? We'll have the dish. We'll have the solar panels today. Maybe next episode we'll start working on getting batteries set up. Maybe get some tools. Maybe get some batteries. Battery banks, actually, not batteries. You know, for the solar panels. We'll get that sorted out. We'll start. Eventually, we'll get some well water sorted out. Even though during the winter, we're gonna probably use the water tower that's in the forest. If you know where that is. If you don't know where that is, stay tuned. Next couple episodes we'll be heading over there because I know during the winter everything will be frozen, and I think those water towers don't freeze up. So if I'm not mistaken, and again we'll get a car gas tank and we'll make it easy. So for anybody who is doing it bucket by bucket by bucket, trying to fill up 30-gallon, 50-gallon barrels, get yourself a gas tank from a car. Use that. Go to a lake. Fill up bring the barrels with you, and fill them up. I'll show you eventually, but there's a flatbed in this game. It's like a box truck just with a flatbed. You put all your barrels on there. Go get water. Go to a lake. Get your gas tank from the truck. Empty it. Fill it up with water. Fill up the barrel. Fill up water. Fill up the barrel. It'll fill it up in like five or so things. And I think it's like 6,000 the barrel holds, and I think 1,200 the thing holds. Even if it doesn't hold 1,200, let's say 1,000. Regardless, one's 6,000, one's 1,000. It'll take like 6 turns. It'll take you like 10 minutes to fill up like, I don't know, 5 buckets. 5 of those. Ooh, that's good. We need some rain anyway. But yeah. So we're gonna take our truck. While it's raining, probably a bad decision. You wouldn't do this in the rain. Because if lightning struck and you got a solar panel in your hands, you're probably going to be lit up like a Christmas tree. Not going to lie. You're going to be lit like the Christmas tree in Manhattan. And the last episode, I do believe I said Miracle on 54th Street. It's Miracle on 34th Street, right? Because that's where the Macy's window is. If you're not from New York and you ever went to Manhattan, they have like I think it's 34th Street, and it's a Macy's, or it was a Macy's. And it was like decorated really nice. So that's, yeah. That is what you would do. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to wind up just getting these solar panels done, set them up on the roof, and that'll be this episode. Because this is probably going to take a bit, because these are all the way across the map. So if you don't know where we're going, it's right before the hardware store, right? You can see right down there where it's the construction guy. I made the little mark on the map of the yellow construction guy. I don't want to open my map too many times because we're going to have a problem. I'll make a left over here. And it's like a camp. Oh, wow. He almost spun us. We are riding on two wheels again. It's like a little camp with a pool and stuff. It's down by the hardware store. It's like down an empty road. So you'll see where it is if you don't know where they are. And this would be my advice to you. Come grab these right away when you can. Unless you're on a server with other people, then you might want to be the first one. Unless people don't know about it, you might want to be one of the people to grab these. Because making them, yeah, you could make solar panels, but man, that takes so much. This doesn't take a lot at all. All you need is like 4 of them or so. But we'll take all of them eventually. Or, see, it's right, well, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to open the map while I'm driving because I know I'm going to clip something. The only problem here is, here's the heads up. When you grab these, they haven't fixed it since I played. And I've been playing for a while, but it's not fixed yet. So I'm not sure when you're watching this or when you're not watching this. But at the moment of recording this, when you grab these solar panels and you put them on a truck or a car, you don't want to go over 30 miles an hour, or 31, 32. Just keep it 20. So if you're going all the way across the map, keep it really low. You can run zombies over. Do not crash into anything. If you do, the solar panels are going to fall off. If you put the solar panels on your truck and log out and then log back in for some strange reason, you're going to have a problem. They're going to be all scattered all over the place. So try your best when you're going for this. Make sure that this is your focus and you have enough time to get over there and get back. Otherwise, it will be a pain. So right here, you're going to make the left. And you'll see. It's coming up. It's going to be, hey, what's going on, Bob? Where that construction, see where the construction thing is? Where the guy is? Right there on my map. So, at least in my opinion, your best bet is to get these right off rip. And again, I feel like they fit on the roof the best, depending on, and if you can't get on a big roof, let's say you live on a gigantic house, and you can't get on the roof, just jump on the top of a box truck and jump up the roof. That's all. The only problem with this is, make sure you eat before you go, make sure you drink, because when you grab the panels and try to move them, you're going to get tired. So my advice is kill everybody, beat everybody up around the place, then drag it a little bit, drop it, drag it, drop it, so you don't catch a heart attack. So it's going to be coming up right over here. This road, I do believe, right, there we go. And what you're going to do is you're going to come down here, see right there the tennis court, you got the basketball court, and you just pull in right about here, make your left, and to your right, near the pool, right behind the building, oh, there's a couple people here, a couple people in the pool, right behind this building to my right is going to be where the panels are, so, yeah, we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to make an example of these people real quick. We don't want them sneaking up while we have the panels in our hands, so we're just going to eliminate them like this. The lazy way. We could always fix the truck. There's tons of... Right now, it's not like trucks have specific parts and cars have specific parts. They all pretty much interchangeable. So if you have a car that you don't want, you can put it in trucks and it's the same parts. So we're going to... Oh, take that. Oh, take that one. Oh, we got somebody inside here. Oh, yeah, you can see that little hand. You can see the little hand. Let's get this bad boy open, and let's serve some AF swip. Oh, I got it. I'm not gonna a preemptive strike. I got it free. See the doorways. For some reason, it's real weird fighting in doorways. Oh, catch that. Catch that. And maybe we will come back for that refrigerator later on and some of those stoves and stuff. That'll come in handy because, again, when the winter time comes, you're probably not going to... I mean, if you get all the panels that are here, you get 4 of them and like 4 or 5 battery banks, you shouldn't run out of power at all. And then on top of it, if you get a stove that's half gas and half electricity, that should cut down some of your electricity. I don't leave many lights on in my house, so it's not like really a humongous deal. So I leave a few lights on that don't even make that much power, just to have some light. When you need heat, that's kerosene, so you don't really have a problem with that. So you're not really wasting too much power. And if you grab a couple of these, 5, 4, even 4 of them and a couple battery banks, you should be good. I'll be real with you. I think those battery banks fill up fairly quickly. Unless you have a gigantic house and you want to light the whole thing up, then yeah, sure, go for a bunch of them. But I think even if I connect 4 of these to the power bank, to the circuit board or circuit breaker, I think we'll be fine. So, see, you're going to get here. You could jump up here, and then you're just going to have to, like, finagle it a little bit. Try to get, you know, as many as you can in one shot, especially if you live as far as I live. If you live closer to here, then it's not a big deal. They should stack upon each other, and you can see I'm pretty worn out from that. So be careful not to go berserk. And you don't, like, drop dead trying to move these things. But it's not too bad. I would say about 4 of these bad boys. If you just by thumb, I would say about 4 of them should be good, and you get a couple battery banks. Because during the day, it's just constantly filling up. And even if it's not filling up, what you could do is you could go to the other camp near Lion Mountain, wherever we live. Northwest, I think, far northwest. There's like a camp, like a bunch of camps out there. If you ever seen them, go over there. There's old generators all over the place. You could just take those and bring 2 back with you. 1 for your house, just in case there's not enough power, and 1 to generate the gas station. Or you could fill the generator on the roof of the gas station and power the pumps. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I would always bring back a bunch of generators anyway. When I'm bored and have nothing to do, I'm a hoarder. Not that I'm bored, but when I have nothing to do, when I'm kind of like thinking of something to do and I'm trying to upgrade, fortify my place, I'll go and I'll grab like 6, 7 generators, stack them on top of each other, bring them back. Bring 1, put it at the gas station. If you ever played Project Zomboid, you always take a generator and put it at the gas station. Just so when you get there, you put it on, use it, pump the gas, then done. And what I'll do before, if like for a tip, for anybody that wants a tip, get those blue barrels going. I think it's like plastic scrap and screws or something like that. Just make a bunch of those barrels, and you could fill them all up with gas. That's like 6,000. You'll be on gas forever. You'll have gas for quite some time before the power goes out. And even if the power goes out, you'll be good. We're going to have to move these around a bit. Try to Tetris. Do. Somebody play Tetris music. Do. I don't even want to hum it. I'm going to be honest. Nintendo's kind of wild. They'll hit me with a DMCA for humming it. So, we ruined that. We're going to try to get this up there. And I think we'll do about 4. We could always come back. We could always grab a bunch of these. The hardest part of this is, which I wish there was like a cruise control. The hardest part of this is going to be driving back. It's really wild trying to see like over the roof of these things. It's kind of annoying. We're going to adjust these bad boys. We're going to get a couple of them up there. We'll take them back. This is taking quite some time. There we go. That's the way you want to do it. You want to do them on a side. Get as close to the edge as you know, because they're not going to fall off. They're stuck on there. Once you put them up there, they're stuck up there until you do over like I said, 30. I screwed this up big time. They should all be going a long ways. But since I'm a little on the brain dead side, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to try to move these. We're going to try to adjust these. We're going to tetrify these. A little Tetris going on here. They should be spun like the one on my right. That would be the easier way to do it, right? Feed the ramping side, the lowest side off the truck on that side, and then the lowest side, because if you do it high and high, it's going to be weird. I mean, you could probably get it that way too, but you know what I'm talking about. I could be a little bit neater and OCD, but I'm just trying to get these back and out of here. gosh, this is taking way more than enough time. This should work like that. And then this one, I should be able to... Yep. And we should be able to get that bad boy someplace on top of... We might have to jump on top of the next... Come on. You... There we... yeah. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Don't listen. Don't talk about it. Mind your bit. Look, the guy was right there. We're going to run him over. We're running him over. He's getting backed up into. Well, oh, he's lucky he didn't move. I just don't want to fidget too much. You could see this is, it's like, what? How is, yeah, I know. Don't question. It's early access, okay? Leave it alone. Just go with that. Don't do over 30. Don't crash into anything. Yes, you can run zombies over, but don't go over 30. I'm going to probably do 20 back. We're going to fall asleep. Thankfully, I can talk a whole bunch, and I never shut up, so this probably won't be as boring as it is for me now that I'm talking. But usually when I'm doing this and I'm not actually talking and playing the game for a audience, which is comprised of like one person right now, maybe two people, it's a lot. Ugh, man, it takes a while. You'll be here quite some time doing this, but this is the way you would do it. You can probably fit more on here. I've fit about 6 or 8 on top of this, I think. I just don't need that many right now, and for an episode to sit there and do 8 of them, it's already, 20 minutes into the episode of that? So, 4 of them will work for now. I'll throw 4 of them up there. Next episode, maybe we'll get the battery banks going. I don't think more than 4 I don't think more than 2 battery banks you'll need, but like I said, I like to be safe than sorry. So and then who knows, maybe they'll throw like something in the game that'll mess it up or make it different, or I don't know, maybe they'll make the panels screw up during certain things or break down, or who knows. So I like to be safe rather than sorry. So 4 will be good, and then we'll make I don't know, we'll make a couple battery banks for the solar panels, and that should be good. Like I said, I have a save offline that I haven't played in a while, but because I've been doing this, it has, I think, 5 or so, or 4 battery banks. And then, I mean, I collect so much stuff that I just keep making them, because again, like I said, tons of water, tons of electricity. You can't go wrong. Tons of food, tons of water, tons of electricity. And again, even if I played on the hardest level, I still think I would survive, because I understand that the winter's coming. So here's my main thing. If you're new and you're playing, first few things you got to do: start getting your canned goods. You can eat whatever food you want, but me personally, I would get canned goods going. I would get a fishing rod right off rip. I would start getting power down, water down, a farm, and power, water, a farm, and then food, fish, and a refrigerator. Right? That's why I say power. Maybe not a refrigerator, a freezer, because right before winter, I think everything becomes scarce, and then what you do is you just start stacking fish. And I know you're like, wow, it's heavy, but this is where you go right? You pack it with fish, you cook the fish, you freeze it, right? Because then it's lighter. You get, during the winter months, if you're that hungry, because you don't need to eat that much, and you don't need to drink that much. A barrel should last you almost through the season. Maybe a little bit, maybe 2 barrels of water should last you through the season till it's spring again. So tons of fish, cook them, freeze them. Canned goods, right? So now let's say you play without respawn, which this is fine. Fish, animals, and then your farm. And then you just stack, save. Take your fish, cook them, freeze them. Meat, cook it, freeze it. So then all you got to do is, when you're hungry, just take it, put it in the microwave or in the hot dog rack, warm it up, eat it. Canned goods, open it, eat it. Cook it, open it, eat it. But there's always animals, so that's when your instinct will kick in. But in the beginning, like I said, make a couple freezes, get a couple of, at least a few fish, because one fish is going to satiate you for a while. You're going to eat one fish and be really good. Don't go insane with the fish. Don't eat massive amount. Just eat enough till you're hungry. You know, just enough till you're satiated. Not to like, I'm completely, you know, like, because then you're wasting food for no reason. If you're going to have a busy day, eat some and then save like take canned food with you someplace. Like you're going on a trip someplace, eat something, not ridiculous amounts of it, and then bring canned food with you. And then just eat that if you get really hungry on the fly. If you're playing without respawn. This one we're playing with respawn food, canned goods and stuff like that. So stuff will respawn. Eventually we'll play with no respawn because like I said, I have two different saves. One is just like this, and the other one is completely hardcore, living off the land and everything. So that's my main thing. I gotta set the whatchamacallit, because I can see it ghosting. You see the truck ghosting. I gotta set the anti-alias and reset it. I hate when that happens. Gotta like always fidget with the anti-alias. I know it's early access, but if you're having ghosting problems, see the truck, the bottom of the truck, you could see it ghosting. Just screw with the anti-aliasing, save it, start the game over. I'm not going to do it now, and then come back in and the anti-aliasing should be gone. Now the ghosting should be gone. It's a pain in the butt, but whatever. It don't matter. Now that I pointed it out, now you probably see it. Unless you're me and you have OCD, then you definitely saw it. But yeah, so that's what I would do. My first few days out would be get power. If you're playing on a server with people, try and get like at least 2 panels. If you get more than 2 panels, that's good. I don't know how people play on servers. I played on a couple servers, but not really packed. People might be able to rob them from you, and people probably would be inclined to rob them from you because that's how online people are. They're bored. They don't want to go and spend time doing it unless you have a server with friends. Then you're not worried about that. But in my thought, process, I would grab at least 2 of these. I would at least make a couple of, oh, look, food right in the middle of the road. I would grab at least 2 of these, make a couple battery banks, start focusing on getting my fishing going. Fish, freezer, battery banks, power, water, done. And farms, done. And then just start working around that. And if you need tools, again, just go to the tool shop constantly. Just go into those sheds that I showed you, those barns. Those will have all the hand tools that you need. And that would be how I would do it. See, look, there's tons of water. So you come here when you're bored, or when you don't have, or you're ahead of yourself in tasks. Just come here. Come out here. Fishing takes about 2 minutes. If you need bait, just dig up the ground. You got bait. All you need is the line. Fishing line, fishing hook, and the rod. The rod you can find at the shop that we went to. The line I think you can make on the table. I believe you can make the line and the hook on the table. Maybe not early in the beginning. I forget offhand. But I think you can make the line and the hook on the table. But even if you can't, just go to the fishing place. Go to the tackle shop. Get a rod. Get a line and a hook. And then just bait. You can either go to the fishing shop or you could just dig up bait with a shovel. Boom, done. And just fish. And fishing doesn't take long. You just fish. When you see the big splash, pull it in. Cook the fish. At least in my opinion, cook the fish and then freeze it. Right? Because now it's already cooked. Some fish are, I don't know, a couple pounds. I think when you cook them, they're less heavy. Right? So let's say, for instance, a snapper, or let's say a bass is like 3 pounds, which who knows? I don't know. I'm just going, let's say a bass is 3 pounds and a snapper is a pound. When you cook them, I think they're all a pound, right? So your 3-pound bass is now a pound as well, so you can fit more into your freezer, because your freezer only holds a certain amount. So if you have 2 freezers, you can do that. Put them in the refrigerator, especially if you have power. I like to freeze things for the simple fact that they don't spoil. In the refrigerator, it might spoil. After a little bit of time, it'll probably spoil. So that's my thought process. And again, I play a lot of this. I've got a couple 100 hours into this since it dropped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and if I can help you, I will. Most comments I can help, I'm pretty sure, because I've been playing this for a while. Don't drink out of that directly. Take that right there to the right where those things were. There's a fountain there, a spring water. Do not drink directly from that. Fill up containers, bring it up, boil it, then drink it. Otherwise, you will get poisoned. That is groundwater. Groundwater is very bad for you. Absolutely bad for you. Just like drinking from your well Your well is absolutely bad for you. Take the water, boil it. Or do what I do. Fill up tons of water from the lake, have it boiled. Once you put it in the blue bucket, it'll be sterilized already, which is a glitch, but don't do that. Unless you want to play like that. I usually will take a bucket that I'm going to use, I'll boil some of the water, put it in my stove, save it there for recipes or for drinking, then I'll drink it. Excuse me 1 second. But do not drink the groundwater poison. You will get sick. You will need charcoal tabs. So don't do that. All right, we're back home. I don't know why our headlight's still on, but hey, whatever. Looking like a minion. So we're just going to put these on the roof. That's going to be this episode. I'm going to try and keep these episodes a little bit shorter, 30 minutes. I don't feel like 40, 50 minutes, an hour. Nobody's sitting, let's be real, nobody's sitting here for an hour or so listening to me talk about shit. And maybe last episode, because sometimes when I get on my tirades, yeah, then that's a different thing. But, all right, let's see. Excuse me. This is how I would put them up, like this. And if you can't get on your roof, just get your truck. Put it near your roof, and you'll be able to get up on it. My OCD is going to kick in. I got to get these as close as possible. They have to line up symmetrically correct. And if they're not, Jenkins is going to say something, and that's going to bother me. My OCD is going to kick in. But we'll get that going. And then after this episode, I think we'll get some tools. And then as well as tools, we'll get ourselves... see what I'm doing? I'm lining it up. I lined one up first, and I'll put the second one so I know exactly where it's going to line up with the other one. You could do it that way. Or you could just get to it and try and line them up. I kind of like have a specific way I got to put them in. If you have OCD, you're probably doing it the same way as me. Like, you got to get everything symmetrically correct. Otherwise, your eyeballs are going to freak out. Next episode, we're going to start wiring these in because we already have a little bit of a farm. We're going to move the farm eventually. We're going to start getting smelting going. I like to get my food and power sorted first before my smelting. Certain things you do need for smelting, but this stuff is fairly simple. And again, we'll go get some generators. For people that don't know what the generators are, we'll grab a couple of those, and we'll get that sorted out. See, like, that bothers me, but for now, we're just going to get them up on the thing, and then we'll worry about sorting those. I'll worry about after recording this to get those sorted out, but that's next episode. That is what we're going to do. We'll get the batteries going. We'll get a couple more. We'll get some tools. We'll get some batteries going. We'll try to get the freezers going. We'll get the smelting going. Then we'll start going into the mine, and if anybody doesn't know how to get into the mine, I'll show you 2 entrances to the mine, just in case you don't want to do the elevator way. I'll show you the entrances on the lake. There's entrances if you live over here. If you don't live over here, regardless if you still come here, this is a really good mine, too, that we live near. We got the mine behind us, which is the dumping zone for all the zombies and medical stuff and guns. But there's the mill right up the block to my right. Well, actually, to my right? It's straight ahead that way. It's a real good mine because a lot of stuff you don't have to make. You take a big truck back there, you go into the mine, you jump down there, you get gas, you load up the generator with gas, you go down, and a lot of stuff you don't have, like reinforced wood. Eventually, you do want to make reinforced wood and reinforced brackets and stuff like that to get your skill up. But in the beginning, you don't really need to do that. You just need to have a little bit of strength and a decent weapon, and you can pretty much survive inside those mines and get yourself started pretty much. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back. We'll get our power going. We'll get our whatchamacallit going. We already have our compost going. So once we have excellent dirt, we'll sort that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We got this done. We got ourselves 4 of these for now. Maybe off stream I'll grab these and I'll go get the rest of them. And that was pretty much it. So I hope you, again, if you're playing online, you might want to get these quickly. I think that'll be about it. I don't want to keep you guys. I know that took a little bit. I don't like to speed things up and speed it up because I could talk throughout all of it and just kind of try to hopefully keep you interested with my talking. But I think that's where we're going to end it. So I appreciate all you guys. And until we meet again, our next episode, we're going to get things tied in and we're going to start getting our smelting and stuff like that going. So till we meet again, guys, much love. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. See ya. Bye.